Drew is actually going to come in and talk a little bit about the STEM program at NTC, and answer any questions that you guys have. To make sure that you have some good ones to ask them. So with that being said, are there any questions before we get started?
Any questions? I don't think quite yet.
Okay, are you guys ready to make a map?
She can't hear you. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's what I told them today and they're super excited.
Okay, so I am going to move you guys a little bit, just so that you can see what I'm doing. But in the meantime, you guys have all of the materials that you need. I can see stuff in the background. But just want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need.
Yes, I believe so. We've got our water bottles, vinegar, cornstarch, baking soda, measuring, balloons, funnels.
Perfect. And then is each student going to be measuring things out, or are they going to be doing their own experiment, or is it we're going to be in partners?
We're going to try our best to each do our own.
Okay.
Yep.
I think if you stop, guys, if I can do it, you guys are totally going to be
Set the food off to the side and try to ask.
So everybody needs a plastic water bottle. It does not matter what size.
Standing, can you catch? There you go. All right.
And then hopefully you guys can see everything that's almost in front of me. So I've got my plastic water bottle, and then my vinegar here, and then we'll need a funnel as well. So
That's okay.
So if you got your cap on your bottle, take the cap off. You don't need it for this experiment. And then you're going to put your funnel in the bottle like this. Okay, so what we're going to do with the vinegar is we're going to fill our bottle about halfway full. If it's a little less than halfway or a little more than halfway, it's okay. You just want to get it at least halfway.
That's good. There's still some of the funnel. There you go. Perfect. It's going to take a little bit just because we have one bottle of vinegar.
That's okay, no problem.
So watch
Tell
it.
me when you guys are ready.
I need a funnel.
We're going to pass them around, okay? Perfect.
I need a little bit
Let's
more
save this
because
one.
mine's a little busted.
There you go. Okay, so you can pour it in about half. I'm going to take your lid off for me, please. For you, okay? Awesome. All right, Caleb, here you go. And Mrs. Fuller, what do you do at NTC?
I am actually a career coach, and I work with our Start College.
What do you
So, if you guys are thinking about going to school and you're not really sure what you want to do, or maybe you're one of those students that you know exactly what you want to do when you grow up, you can come and talk to me, and I can help you choose the program, or tell you a little bit more about the program that you're interested in. I can help you fill out our application, get you going with financial aid, really any questions that you have about starting college. Mainly what my job is, when it comes to Start College Now, when you guys get into high school, you may have the option to take college classes as a high school student. If you do, I recommend it, because it's a great way to kind of get a feel for what college is like, before you actually start college. You also get to learn high school, or you get to earn high school credit and college credit at the same time, which is pretty neat. So I help students kind of choose what classes best fit their schedule, based on what they're interested in. The neat thing is that you can try almost any class, and you don't have to pay for it.
Cool.
So that's really cool, really, really cool.
Awesome. Okay, we have our vinegar all in our bottles.
Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna take our balloons and we're gonna stretch it out a little bit. They sometimes get all crinkly and things like that. So once you stretch out the balloon, you're gonna take a different funnel, your second funnel, and you're gonna put, it's so little on the screen and you guys, so I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything. But you're gonna put the funnel into the balloon like this.
Do you have a funnel or a balloon?
No, I got fun.
Here you go. All right, stretch those balloons. We're sharing the funnel, so it's gonna take a little bit. I think we should be able to use these. There you go. Now I'll get one over to you guys, okay?
All right, so.
Stretching out the bottom. Let's stretch out the bottom part to make it even bigger.
All right, so once you got your funnel in your balloon, you're gonna take your teaspoon, and you need 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Now we're gonna have to do the
You get to touch right.
Just
Here, Jen, you wanna turn around really quick? Yep, all the way to the top, just like when you're cooking.
So when you've got your teaspoon of baking soda, you're just pour it into the funnel, and then it's gonna go right into that balloon.
There you go. Okay,
It goes straight into the balloon.
straight in, yeah? Awesome.
Go on, kind of get more.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, so once your baking soda's all in your balloon, you can take out the funnel. We're done with that.
We got a couple more with baking soda.
Okay.
There you go. Make sure all the baking soda's out before you,
Make sure all the baking soda's out.
yeah, before you take everything off. Here, you can go over one of these. There you go. You can work over one of these, okay?
Here, actually goes down.
You can work over that, just in case it's, okay? Got it?
I know a secret way to
All right,
make
did you
sure
get it
it
yet?
doesn't pop. Like tap.
Okay, make sure it goes all the way in and keep working it down
Watch
there.
what I do.
Here, James, you can do it
Roll
too.
it up
Right here, you guys will
on
get some,
top
okay?
of it, so it doesn't move.
Funnels, please, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Here you go. Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I really like this on here. Oh, dang it, leave the bottom. It sounds so cool. Look around by the ears. Feels pretty nice.
The baking soda in there?
Yeah, and it sounds.
If you look at the
Sounds like
squishy
sand.
blanket.
Feels like sand to me.
All right, we got one more person getting it done.
All right, so everyone, you're gonna take your balloon, and without really turning it over, you're gonna put your balloon on top of the water bottle. So kind of like this. Just put the top of the balloon on the top of the water bottle. Make sure you've got a good seal so that the top of your balloon surrounds the top of your water bottle.
And get it over. Okay, so we get that blown over. Let's check every single side. There.
All right, so what this is gonna do is create a chemical reaction. When the baking soda and vinegar mix, it'll create a chemical reaction. which will produce a gas that fills up the balloon. So if we've done everything correct, our balloon is going to inflate. But before we do that, I just want to make sure everybody's awful there.
Make sure it's over your tray, please. Okay? Thank you.
Try
James is
putting
here
it in the
smiling.
middle.
Give me smile. Got it.
And you go there.
Has anyone ever tried this before?
No.
Tara, you have? Cool. What's your favorite part about NTC? Mrs. Fuller. Uh-oh. Can you hear us still?
I didn't, if there was someone who responded, I didn't catch it.
Oh, no, that's okay. What's your favorite part about NTC, Mrs. Fuller?
Everybody's really friendly here and they're very, very willing to help. So if I have a question, I know I can ask somebody and they're gonna help me. If they're not able to help me, they're gonna tell me who I can go to get help. So that's a really nice thing to have, especially when there's lots of things that can change quickly here. So knowing that, you know, I can go to anybody and ask for help and get help, that's a really nice thing to have.
Cool. All right, everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now you guys are gonna turn your balloon over and create a reaction, and this is what happens.
Danny, let me see yours.
So it'll take some time for it.
Whoa.
Danny, watch mine. Now I'm gonna do mine.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Deacon.
Whoa. It pumps up with air.
I've never done this, so it's weird.
That's awesome.
And it's really cool. Whoa.
So cool, huh? And now you guys have brothers and sisters at home?
Yep. No.
Yeah?
Yeah? So you can show them this neat experiment too.
Yeah, they're probably.
Do you think you have some of this at home, maybe?
No. I have everything.
Yeah.
When
Maybe.
is this gonna blow out?
I have a balloon.
Do you think it's gonna pop though?
No.
What might make it pop?
If you put too much vinegar in it. Or too much.
No, too much baking soda.
If you use too much baking soda or too much vinegar, yeah.
Or
Depending
you
on
put
how
some
much
pin in
baking
there.
soda though. All right, awesome. Very cool.
All right, excellent. Okay, so if you guys want to hang on to your balloons, you can certainly take them off the bottle and tie them. Or if you just want to keep them like this, that's totally up to you. I'm sure that eventually at some point they'll deflate on their own, but
I keep it on the
I
bottom.
didn't take it
You
off.
gonna keep it on the bottle? We'll keep it on the bottle for now until later, okay?
all right, guys, so I am going to step away and grab Drew, and then he will be here to talk to you a little bit about the STEM program, what it's like to be in the STEM program at NTC, and then he will answer all the questions that you guys have. All
Awesome.
right?
Can I ask you one more question actually?
Sure.
How did it, what was your past with school and job work that got you to be the career coach at NTC? What has been kind of your path?
My path, I've done a lot of different types of jobs. So I did go to a four-year university in my home state of Illinois. So I've only lived in Wisconsin for about a year and a half. And after college, I moved to a couple of different states just because I wanted to. And I've spent a lot of my career doing sales. So I've done a lot of newspaper sales, newspaper advertising sales. I've sold VIP concert tickets before. I've sold radio advertising and have just, always wanted to work in a university setting. I did teach English overseas for a while too. And that's kind of when I realized I enjoyed working with kids and helping students. accomplish their goals and get on the pathway to achieving their dreams. And unfortunately, I came across this position as a career coach and academy specialist, applied, and I'm here. And super excited to be working with you guys and to have the opportunity to share some of the fun things that we do at NTC. Because it's not always about studying all the time, even though that's a really important part. We do like to have fun here too.
Awesome, thank you.
No problem. All right, so I am going to turn it over to Drew.
Great.
He's tipping the bottle.
Okay, let's leave those off to the side now, okay? Okay, so that we don't make too much of a mess.
My name is Drew. Out of curiosity, what age group are we talking here?
We have a range of upper elementary, so 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
All right.
7th.
My eldest is in the lower mountains. So, my 10-year-old is really getting into 3D printing. That's one of the things that we work with here at the STEM Center. It's one thing that people kind of really don't. When you get an idea of something, you can model it out and have a 3D printer make it right away. Pretty neat. I've got a few different pieces here. What STEM is all about is learning where is opening your mind to what is possible with science and technology and engineering and math. So having something that can take those ideas and turn them into something solid, like that boat I just showed you, is huge. Okay? I'm going to show you this as well. So when you first look at this, it looks like absolutely nothing. Maybe a holder of something. But when you get angle it,
Oh, you see it?
It's an
What is that?
illusion.
Not a square, but a
Cute.
cube.
Three-dimensional, right? When you can look at something a different way, that's when breakthroughs come.
That's so cool, isn't it? Whoa.
I've seen one
I've never seen
So
that.
something else that I just recently did, I took a picture of the front of our STEM center here. I don't know if you can quite see that. Let me-
I think it might be 7.
That probably makes it worse, right?
Yeah. There you go.
That's it. Now, watch what happens when I put a light behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It's lighting up.
Looks like an actual picture, right?
Cool.
All kinds of crazy things that
It's like you can see inside.
that we're able to work with here. Laser cutters, touchscreen TVs, build your own laptops. We've got all kinds of technology things right
Students
here
can do that.
that we're able to mess around with and learn and see if we can take another step, figure something out that nobody else has before. How those balloons work out for you guys?
How'd they go?
I see most of them are standing up.
Good at the beginning.
You're starting to deflate a little bit. Yeah.
That is this would have float.
That's a good question. Why don't you ask?
It might not be big enough.
You gonna ask it? James asked if he were to tie the balloon, would it float?
What do you think?
What do you think? How many say yes? Raise your hand. How many say no? Raise your hand.
Oh, wow.
We got a mix of yes and no.
What does it actually make? What's the, you know, what's the guess?
What do we know? What gas makes
Okay.
something float?
So, no, it would not. It would not. When you leave it for a little bit, it's actually gonna end up just doing this.
That's the standard.
And we just talked about how helium makes things float, and that we didn't produce helium though.
Helium is the main thing that, that you would see in a balloon like that.
Oh, damn, it's deflating a lot.
Awesome.
So,
The edge.
some stuff that, that you end up doing for a career with this kind of a background. Every time you sit down at your video console, your video game console, your Xbox One, your PS4, someone designed that, right? And to get there, one of the big things that our people go on to do is designing. Pretty much everything out there has to not only come from an idea, but it has to go from an idea to a product that can actually be used. And that's the design process that a lot of us are involved in. That's something that I absolutely love. I come up with an idea, I make a model or a prototype, I 3D print it out and see how it works. See if that size is right for the new Xbox Series 25. Yeah, I saw that look. That doesn't exist yet, does it? Yeah. But I guarantee you that Microsoft, who is the company that makes Xbox, they're already working on the next model. Probably working on the next two models. Coming up with ideas, stuff they can change, stuff they can do to make it better. And people like you and me can actually make those ideas come to life.
Anybody have any questions that they were thinking of? Anyone interested in anything STEM related that you wanted to bring up to see if they have any more to talk about with that? Okay. Awesome, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Drew. Alright, does anybody have any questions about what we did today? Do you guys want to see anything again? We have some time left, so, I don't know if you guys are able to, or have the ability to do the experiment again if you want to. There was a question.
Do you have a question, Deacon? Yeah, what was your question?
Could we use it again, like put vinegar in it again, will it do it again?
Well, I don't know, that's up to your teacher.
Do you want to try it? Should we see? What do you think we would add more of, the vinegar or the baking soda?
Baking soda.
The baking soda, you guys want to try it?
I think I have
Can
to
you
put this in
carefully take your balloons off? And you know what we might try doing too is I was watching that video and I was thinking we were making oobleck too, so we might do that here at the end. If we end short, I will let them make that too. So that was my
That's the reason why I came here.
All right. You guys gonna try it out? There you go. There you go. All right.
Do you guys remember how to, well, I hate we're still trying to get to do you guys remember how the experiment works?
My friend did that.
And we'll leave that funnel. You wanna go take it over to Deacon and over there, please? Deanna? All right, here you go.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I want to do it again because mine messed up.
It didn't hold very long?
No,
Okay, Deacon, you wanna put it on?
there was a new piece that was really wrong.
Because the
Yeah, but it's
chemical,
flying everywhere.
the chemical stuff stopped.
No, it's because
The chemical reaction.
the balloon wasn't on the bottle.
Here you go, Deacon, you can measure it out and put it there, okay?
Huh?
Which one is it?
Doesn't matter, they're both the same.
I doubt it's gonna get very high. Go down in it. You kind of gotta shake it at the bottom.
All right, gonna try it again?
Oh, these little giant little things.
Chunk.
Little giant chunks. Like,
You guys make no sense.
yeah, I'm gonna dump it in. You, Danny, you gotta put it over here.
No, I gotta put it over this.
Yeah, that giant.
All right, are you guys ready to try it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Maybe.
Okay, get those balloons on your water bottles.
Try to do it now.
Not quite, once everyone's ready. How many of you predict
Is
that it will work again? How many predict it will not work again?
I think it'll kind of work.
Kind of work, but not fully. So we have a mixture already of the
chemical
vinegar, baking
stuff.
soda, now we're adding more baking soda, right?
Why don't we just use a bunch of Oh, what if we put a balloon on that and put like 10 on the huge.
Oh.
it's find one of those giant
Yes, I got it on right.
That would explode.
Oh, yeah.
If it explodes in my face, I'm gonna be angry.
Well, let's hope it doesn't then.
This is a brand new shirt.
We always get messy here.
Can we dump it?
No.
Almost.
Alright, now I have
I
no
gotta put
issues.
mine on.
Just see.
I was working excited.
Alrighty, I think we're ready.
I need baking powder.
Set,
You did it.
go.
It works.
Yeah, it's inflating. It's working.
Yes.
Oh no.
Did you do yours?
Yeah, it didn't work as well.
Not as well.
Yeah.
Mine worked perfectly.
But now the stuff goes in.
That's great to propose a question and try again though.
I did. It's cause last time I didn't stretch the balloon out enough. Ready, Deacon?
Can I do it with that big jug?
No.
Like 10 teaspoons.
That'd be crazy.
Does anybody else have any other questions then?
No.
Shannon?
When are we gonna do the oobleck?
We're gonna try that right after this, okay?
Yay.
Awesome.
Can we keep these?
We'll see. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Thank you so much
This
for
is
having
so
me.
cool.
What do you guys say?
Thank you.
Oh no, come on.
You're welcome. Good luck with your next experiment.
Awesome, thanks. We're gonna check out that other NTC video for it.
I feel like it's just gonna explode.
Perfect.
Like
Thanks
if I
again.
rip it off.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Just don't rip it off then.
Alright.